So you know when you buy those new yogurts, they come in these type of containers, don't throw them out. There's a great thing that you can do with these. So when I'm making all these recipes, sometimes things don't go as planned. You know, I bought some frozen raspberries because I wanted to use them for a certain style of dish, and then when I get them defrosted, because the fresh stuff was too expensive, they turned into just some mush. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a fruit bottom for some yogurt. So we're going to put these in here. Yeah, as you can see, they're kind of mushy, but that's okay, because when we're finished, it's going to be perfect. And then I have some lychee. You're probably curious what a lychee is. You get them in the Asian stores. It looks like an albino raspberry. So we're just going to put these in here also with the syrup and everything. These have about 27 milligrams of sodium per serving, and there's 4 servings in here. Medium heat. We're going to bring this to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, we'll turn the heat down, and then eventually we're going to put it in a food processor and turn it into a syrup. Once that's done, I have a whole whack of these that we're going to fill the bottom with for our own fruit bottom filled dish. And we don't have to copy what the big yogurt makers do. We're going to do it our own way. So we brought our fruit with syrup to a boil, lowered the heat, and now we've been stirring it and letting it reduce a little bit. We're just going to put it in our blender. Careful, because this is really, really, really hot. You don't want to have this splatter on you. All right, we got all of that in there. We're going to cover. I always put a cloth over top so in case it sprays, it doesn't burn your skin. Turn it on. All right, so we blended that for about a minute. Ooh, look at that steam coming up. See how hot that is? We're just gonna let that cool for a few hours, and then we'll be ready to make our fruit bottoms. And you can use this, of course, in oatmeal. You could use this on waffles, fruit. It's all delicious flavor and nice and sweet. I'm your chef, Rick Henderson, and welcome to LowerBloodPressureFoods.com. Did you know that we have a website that you can go to, and we have all our recipes there? Plus we have all the tools that we use, and you can click on the Amazon link to help support this channel. So today we're going to make our fruit cup bottoms. Okay, so just like you see in the store, but we do it our own way. You can add any flavors. So we started yesterday. We took some leftover raspberries. We added some lychee to it. In the can, it's got about 27 milligrams of sodium per, so there's 100 milligrams in the 10 cups. So, you know, when you make 10 cups divided by 27, you only have just under 4 milligrams of sodium per serving in the fruit. So what we're going to do today is we took our chilled bowl and our chilled mixer, and we're going to make the whipped cream mousse for it. And you know, that's not very hard. Open our thing. Everybody says per cup, but you know what? I don't want to have a leftover 1 cup of cream sitting in the fridge forever. So I just make it all right now, and then whatever is left, I tend to, I'm going to have to start going to the gym again. Ooh, this is some thick stuff. While that's pouring in, I also have, you ever wonder what to do with those scoops that you have from your whey protein and all that kind of good stuff? Just use one of those. So there's a 1/4 cup of sugar. I know it's still pouring out. That's some thick cream. When they say heavy, they ain't fooling around. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, you know I'm a huge vanilla fan. I don't even measure anymore, because there's no such thing as too much vanilla. All right, down it goes. Lock in place. So it's starting to come together nicely, and this is where we're going to add in the chocolate. We don't want too much chocolate, because that will overpower it. Just going to slow it down a little bit, and let that incorporate. All right, so we're just gonna finish transferring the chocolate to a bag. And this is just a simple Ziploc bag that we're gonna use. Unlike pastry chefs, I don't have some of those fancy tools. My only suggestion here is that make this in the morning when they're sleeping. Otherwise, they'll all be hanging around in your kitchen waiting for you to complete it. Maybe there's chocolate in here. You know how chocolate goes. So just take your time in the morning and get this done, and then put them back in the freezer so they have delicious desserts. This one's almost self-explanatory. Cover the bottom. Repeat. If you like lots of fruit, look at that nice red color. You could put more fruit if you like less fruit. As you see, I have mine on a cutting board because I don't want to stain my counter with this red berry juice. The leftovers you can always use on things like waffles, pancakes, oatmeal, those type of things. So we have our cream filled. Cut the top off. See it from a different angle. Nice little circular motion. You don't want to fill the cups up too high. So I did the other ones. Take your cling wrap, pull it tight, pull the sides. You want a nice, smooth top. And these are now ready for the freezer.